The Dallas Mavericks finally find their head coach and have themselves a draft.
Jason Robertson possibly on the move, question mark?
We'll talk about it after the whistle. Welcome to the Intermission Podcast. I'm Fabian. That's Isaiah. We're a Dallas Sports Podcast. And we're going to hop straight into it with the Dallas Mavericks, who had themselves an eventful week. Obviously, going into the draft week, we didn't have anyone as our head coach. 2 days before the draft, we end up signing Dusty May, Michigan's head coach last year. Tell me a bit about him, Isaiah.
I mean, he obviously is a good head coach for college. Michigan won the NCAA championship this last season. But I think, from what I hear, his coaching style is more like explaining, not really, yelling at players, trying to connect with players. I think having a coach like that is a good little shake up, having a different type of coaching method that the Mavericks are used to.
Right.
I think if they had to get any coach, I think this was a really good. I think this was a pretty good hiring from the Mavericks. I kind of like this.
Yeah. And then, if I can add on a little bit, hiring a college coach obviously means that they're a bit better with the younger players, and in developing them and working with them, which hopefully our core will develop into a bit of a younger core. Which I think it is developing into that. So, hopefully he can manage that better than some other coaches may.
Yeah. Like, if the Mavericks are looking for younger guys for the future, having a coach coming straight from college is, like you said, the perfect pairing.
Yeah.
Long-lasting relationships from players and coaches, and he's locked in now for 5 years.
Yeah.
So let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
I'm obviously excited.
Yeah. I think he's a pretty good hire.
Based off of the other coaches or NBA coaches that were available, I didn't really want them to be the head coach, but
you're getting, technically the best college coach. This won national championship, so yeah.
So he clearly knows stuff about basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if y'all heard that. That was gross. But yeah,
I was just surprised how this came before the draft, like how early or how close it was to the draft too.
I'm definitely glad it got done before the draft, because you want the draft to be done with the coach's philosophy in mind, which I think it was, clearly. And we can get into that too, unless you got a bit more to say on him.
Yeah, I mean, like what you said, the draft that just happened. Yeah, we obviously got some players, or one of the players that he coached in Michigan. So I'm kind of excited to see how they would be.
Yeah, I agree. Let's talk about that. There was rumors of us trading up and down from the 9th spot, up and down from what other pick do we have? The
30th.
30th
first round.
And we actually did end up doing a couple of trades on during the draft, but not that number 9 pick. With that number 9 pick, we ended up taking Morris Johnson Jr. from Michigan, like you said, Dusty May's player, and one that he was very high on when he was coaching him at Michigan. For obvious reasons, they led him to the national championship. So, obviously a guy that our coach likes a lot. We can go ahead and put up his stats from that last season of college. Obviously he had a big impact on that team. Tell me a bit what you think.
Yeah, he is a power forward.
Mhm.
Honestly, during the draft, I was kind of hoping or under the impression that they would draft a center. I also really did like Michigan center, but that was still available. Um, but we got this guy, and I'm not saying this guy's a bad pick, but I mean I'm not saying that at all. I do like how he plays really good defense.
Mhm.
I kind of don't like how he hasn't really shot any 3 points
Yeah, he's
because
not
that's where the Mavericks really do need help.
Mhm.
That in defense, which obviously this is a really good player to have for defense.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, the only thing that's really concerning me is just that lack of 3-point shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
His jump shot is kind of streaky, but having a pretty good power forward like this, I'm pretty sure he can bully his way up and
Yeah,
make
yeah.
and make layups.
Yeah, yeah. He definitely has the capacity to do that, but yeah, obviously, like you said, he's definitely defense first. Obviously, rebound first type of forward. Which I mean, again, which is a play style we've praised a lot when we're talking about basketball. So definitely, not something we're opposed to, but definitely with the top 10 pick not addressing the largest positional need, which isn't
Mhm.
necessarily something everyone agrees with. Some people say you take the best available talent, especially early in the draft. So,
Yes, yeah, but it must mean something for this player
mhm.
that the coach wanted. So
Yeah,
clearly, there's obviously something that this coach knows that other people might not know.
mhm.
So I'm hoping
Exactly. They
I'm hoping yeah.
already being a good player, that with our coach, we can utilize him even better than any other team would.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And he's surrounded by
Exactly.
other NBA coaches, so this
Mhm.
player could develop really well alongside Cooper Flag.
Mhm. Yeah.
Also, they just added more height to PJ Washington's position because this was PJ Washington's
Mhm.
position. Now PJ Washington could possibly be a backup shooting guard
Mhm.
uh, and lead the bench, or he comes off the bench. I mean, I'm just really hoping that all our players develop really well and the Mavericks have a good season.
Yeah. I agree.
But who was the second guy the Mavericks chose in the draft, Fabian? I guess.
So it actually wasn't our pick, but we end up taking or going home with, however you want to phrase it, Sergio de la uh de la Rea. Just making sure I'm saying the name right. Sergio de la
Yeah,
Rea.
I don't know.
Um, who in a 4-team trade ended up bouncing around a little bit. But we actually double checked what we gave up for him. But he was last season, I think he was the only player taken in the first round that didn't come from college. Last season he was playing in the Spanish league. We put his stats up from his last season as well. But last season he was playing in the Spanish league. And was is obviously a very what was I gonna say, high upside prospect. Um, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Um, if you can't, if you got any thoughts about him, Isaiah.
Um, honestly, I have no idea who this player is, but from the looks of it, his strengths, his position size is really good. And the shooting, obviously, which is one of the main reasons why uh why I had some concern for the first pick we had.
Mm-hmm.
This definitely fits really well with the other player that we got, and also addresses the major thing that the Mavericks were missing last season. So this is a really good decision too that I believe the Mavericks did. I am not against this at all.
No, I agree. They get same thing. Obviously, I'm not watching Spanish basketball, but from what I hear, he's a very like I said, high upside player that hopefully we can take the full potential of.
Another player who can create his own shot
Mhm.
and can we
Yeah.
just have another good ball handler
Mhm.
alongside Kyrie and Nemhard.
Yeah, and he's a pretty good playmaker. I think. Let's see. You know, has some pretty good assists on his highlight reel. Obviously, that's the highlight reel, but um, he plays quick. He plays fast. He plays loose. And historically, the Dallas Mavericks getting foreign players on draft night usually works out pretty good. So I'm excited to see what it goes. Obviously, um, we felt strongly enough about him to become part of that trade and end up taking him over anyone else that was involved in that trade, and I'm not opposed to it in any way.
Yeah, the Mavericks only traded their 30th overall pick alongside with 2 future second round picks.
Yeah.
So not bad for a player like this to get.
So it was a 3-team trade, actually. We
Yeah.
end up with the 25th pick, Sergio de Lorea. The Suns receive our 30th pick, which was Koa Pete. I don't know much about him. And then the Knicks received 3 second rounders, 2 from us, 1 from the Suns. So, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I really do like how seeing some of these teams are now going taller and lengthier. And with these picks, I feel like that's on the same track that the Mavericks are going in. And for the Mavericks to compete against these other teams, it's really good that we're catching on to having a lot of size and being looking like we're gonna be dangerous on defense.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And those were the first round
That was
picks.
That's what we came out with in the first round. In the second round, tell me about it.
The second round, the Mavericks choose Toby Lawal.
Yep.
I kind of hope I said his name right.
Pretty sure that's how you say it.
Okay. He is another forward. He's another forward. This guy, from what I've heard, during the combine or combine, all of his stats were like really impressive, like top of the top. This guy can jump. This guy just sounds like other teams should have got him.
Yeah.
And after hearing all that, I'm really glad the Mavericks are able to pick him up.
Yeah. So like you said, I think I definitely, especially at the position we got him, a really good player to get. 8.5 rebounds per game, is probably his biggest stat, but he also gets average last season, 12.3 points per game, off of a 54 point field goal percentage. So
This is the type of player where I expect is gonna most of his points are gonna come from lobs from our playmakers.
yeah,
Sorry.
he is one of the players that spent all 4 seasons in college, but especially in the second round, I don't view that as a negative at all.
That's more player development.
Yeah, it's just coming in a little bit. You're getting like you said, a slightly more developed player, still in the same rookie contract.
More mature, you could say, opposed from the freshmen that go to the draft.
Yeah,
which isn't bad either, but I feel like I would rather have a guy who could be comfortable in certain situations.
and just to get back to your point,
Yeah.
yeah, he had the second highest standing vertical in NBA combine history. at this combine. So that's pretty good.
Pretty crazy, actually. Yeah.
So obviously high athleticism coming from him.
Yes, he is really good.
Mike's not even on.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I think especially at where we got him, is a good player to get. And again, a big part of rebuilding is just getting young talent around your existing young talent and hoping to foster something. So yeah, I'm not opposed to it at all. That's why I'm also happy that towards the end of the second round, we managed, or not managed, but we decided to go ahead and send some money, cash considerations to the Lakers, I believe, and got ourselves a fourth player in this draft at pick 56 with, and I'm gonna butcher this name.
Yeah.
Zevolod Ishenko. I'm more confident on the last name than the first name, but I'm sorry. I'm definitely butchering that name, but he is going to be what they call what do they call it? A stash and cash? What is it called? Draft and stash. So he's actually would very unlikely play on the Mavericks next season, G League or otherwise.
Mhm.
He's probably gonna stay on his team in Russia next season, continue to play over there. But we drafted him, or basically traded for the rights, his NBA rights. So when he does / when we decide to bring him over to the NBA, we have his rights and all that. But yeah. So isn't gonna really be a player that makes any sort of immediate impact, but obviously they're hoping he develops into something good. He's 6'8", 218, 7-foot wingspan. A guard coming out of Russia. Yeah.
Tall and lengthy.
Tall and lengthy.
I like all these picks.
And again, he's not going to be an effect this coming season, but we're hoping he develops into something legitimate, and then we'll bring him over, and as he develops his game a bit more in Russia. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what kind of tricks Dusty May has up his sleeve to coach these guys and our guys right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the only thing I thought from the draft though was because I really wanted that center from Michigan, especially since we don't know if Gafford's gonna be traded and Derek Lively's injury history. So I thought it wouldn't be a bad idea to draft another center.
Right.
But without getting a center, I'm thinking now maybe we might not trade Gafford.
Yeah.
Or if we do, we are looking for an upgraded center.
Or at the same time, we're really hoping that Musa Cisse becomes
Oh, yes.
more of a, everyday starter, quality center, which isn't impossible.
Yeah. I mean, he showed a whole bunch of promise last season. Yeah, I really hope that too. I really do hope that too. But I do feel like somebody will get traded.
Right.
But especially after these picks, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Klay Thompson.
Well, I mean, if we can
so.
find somebody that wants to trade for him,
Yeah.
I think is the biggest obstacle with Klay Thompson. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks to say, because a few years ago you'd be like, man, if Klay Thompson was on our team.
Just the way the cookie crumbles, the way the news goes.
Injuries suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really sucks to see players like that.
Mm-hmm.
It really does suck. See them go from really good and then just one little injury just just makes them look like a shell of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
sad.
Just dogging on him.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'll say this. Especially our 2 first-round picks seem excited to join the Mavericks, which is a big thing. Obviously, Morris Johnson's happy to be playing with his college coach, and he made a couple statements about feeling blessed to be drafted here. And Sergio De La Rea, he grew up a Mavericks fan somehow, living in Spain.
Has to be. Or no, he's not even German. I was about to say it has to be because of dirt.
No, he's Spanish. And they asked him, they're like, oh, because Luca played in the Spanish league. They asked him, oh, because of Luca? And he said, no. Even before, when we were bad, he said. But
so this season he became a fan.
But yeah, so I think it's definitely a good thing that especially our first round picks are
like really enjoy that Dallas picked him.
Yeah,
especially after in the interview that the first guy we got, he said that Dallas was one of the teams he was looking at, and he really wanted to be a Maverick, and he was really excited that the Mavericks chose him. And after hearing that, I was like, okay, at least this player really likes the team that picked him.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't doubt that he won't play his heart out.
Yeah. And then I guess one last thing you mentioned is we signed undrafted Darren Green Jr., who's a 25-year-old 6'5" guard from Florida State. Shot 38% from 3 during his last season. So not bad. He's sort of a bit more of a sharpshooter than anyone we drafted.
Yeah.
But yeah. Obviously wasn't considered good enough to get drafted. But who knows? Again, we hit at least decent level players with Ryan Hamard and Musa Cisse undrafted last season. Maybe we can sort of keep that up.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like about the Mavericks too. They're like really good at choosing people who other people overlook. I really like how they have that eye for detail.
Yeah. Historically. Great. I think that's all we got from the Mavericks.
Yeah, I was just like, that's really all we had?
I think so.
Overall, good draft.
I agree.
Good new coach. Makes me excited for this season coming up.
Very excited.
Hopefully I will not be a depressed Maverick fan.
I don't know. I think we're still another season of that before we get to anything happy. But I think
I'm not expecting
next season
anything.
It won't be depressed. It'll be hopeful for the future.
I hope to be that fan.
Yeah.
But that was the Mavericks. Who are we talking about next?
I don't know. I guess we'll talk about the Rangers, who had themselves another Rangers week. Just sort of doing the same thing we've been doing. We're now 39-42. This last week we played the San Diego Padres and won that series 2-1. Won game 1 9-7. Jacob deGrom, man, again, he's the GOAT, my guy. Jacob, I love deGrom. But no, this is huge, especially for draft capital or trade capital, because again, as much as I love deGrom and how he's been doing this season, he better not be on this team after the trade deadline. But deGrom, 6 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 earned runs. So you might be asking, why the heck are you saying how good he is? So he lets in 5 earned runs in the top of the first. Stays in the game. waves off the pitching coach that's coming to change him out, waves off the manager that's coming to change him out. He says, no, staying in the game, I'm continuing. Then he throws 5 innings of 1-run baseball. I think of 2-hit 1-run baseball. And for the first time in forever, throws over 100 pitches. I think he threw 105, 103, 106 pitches. And again, after that first inning, absolutely dominated the next 5 innings. Great. And for once in their lives, for once in this season, I'll say, the Rangers picked him up. Because right after Jacob DeGrom lets up 5 in the first inning, in the top of the first inning, bottom of the first inning, the Rangers lineup comes up and does their job, scores 6, picks them right back up. Eventually the Padres tied in the 4th. We take the lead back in the bottom of the 4th, make it better in the bottom of the 6th, and would keep the lead from then on. They get one more home run. Wyatt Langford, who's been doing incredible, gets one more home run in the bottom of the 8th. But yeah, I think huge resilience from Jacob DeGrom. The fact that he pitched over 100 pitches and came out and had another good outing this week, his next outing, is huge for trade capital. Like ginormous, but also, I mean, what a freaking baller. But
it's a bittersweet.
But yeah, and we managed to win that game, which, feels good because others, including his next outing that we'll get to. But Jacob DeGrom so often has a great outing and then still loses because of bad run support. But this one struggled early and got that run support, and then finished 6 innings pitch and got the win despite letting up 5 earned runs in the first inning. It's just a good thing to see. Then we lose game 2 in extra innings. I forgot we went to extra innings, but we lose game 2 in extra innings. They get the lead in the top of the 3rd. We tie in the bottom of the 6th. Take the lead in the bottom of the 7th. They tie it up in the top of the 8th. Take the win in extra innings with a Manny Machado home run, 3-run home run. We get an RBI, but not enough to win, obviously. And I'll get to here in a second. But Mackenzie Gore started the game, had a quality outing, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts. Great outing from Mackenzie Gore. I guess let me check something. Yeah, I don't know. My main gripe with this game is, how are you gonna put Joe Ross in? I mean, Latz had pitched an inning the game before, had pitched an inning in this game, but Joe Ross is the guy you bring in. We have a pretty good bullpen. I don't know. I think that was a mistake to bring Joe Ross in. He's the one that lets that home run happen. Yeah, and we end up losing the game. So that hurts. But again, Wyatt Langford continues to hit well. Jake Berger continues to hit well, or hit competently, like pretty much exactly how his archetype should. He hits home runs and gets RBIs. That's what he should do as his first baseman. He's not the best at it, but he's doing his job. So I'll continue to say that Jake Berger is doing well. Then game 3 against the Padres, Wyatt Langford hits a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 3rd to take the lead. They eventually tie it in the 4th. By the bottom of the 4th, Josh Young single, 1-run RBI, gets the lead. And we end up winning this game. Both teams had 9 hits. That's a win for Evaldi, 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 9 strikeouts. This is against a decent Padres team. Obviously, they're 42-37 after this week. But yeah, Evaldi, good outing from him. And again, Wyatt Langford, great week. Continues it there. Josh Young continues his great season. We played then the Miami Marlins, who, going into our series, had a 12-game win streak, had crawled their way out of the cellars. We end up playing them and end up winning the first game 4-3, ending their 12-game win streak. Starting that game was Tyler Alexander because once again they used an opener for Kumar Rocker, but it worked. So again, Tyler Alexander's technically started, but Kumar Rocker ends up pitching 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 9 strikeouts in 76 pitches. That's a really good outing. And I don't know, it is weird, but if it works, then do it. Use a starter for Rocker because that's worked twice now, and I don't know. I don't know what it is,
It's their
but
new strategy now.
if it's because he still goes innings, but whatever. Alstrom ends up getting the win. Latz gets the save. RBIs from Ezekiel Duran, 2-run home run, continues his great season. Alejandro Osuna continues doing well. Elias Diaz continues doing well after we picked him up. So good stuff there. Brandon Nimmo went 3 for 3, 2 runs. Good stuff. Brandon Nimmo. It's picking it back up after slowing down a little bit. Then we lose games 2 and 3 against Miami. Again, sort of more of the same. This game, we started, was a bullpen game. Cal Quantrill threw 2 innings. Jose Corniel threw 3 innings. Joe Ross threw 2.2. Obviously, Jose Corniel in his 3.1 innings allowed 5 earned runs. Gets the loss. I can't say too much bad about our offense. We had 10 hits, 4 runs. Brandon Nimmo, 2 RBIs. Jock Peterson, home run. All right, we almost made a comeback in this game. Kind of. With 2 outs, Jock Peterson hit a home run, and then Brandon Nimmo brought in Wyatt Langford, and then we got out. But whatever. Then game 3 against Miami, we lose 4-2. Wyatt Langford home run, Jock Peterson home run. Doesn't really matter. Jacob deGrom again, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts. That's what this outing I was talking about. After that, 106 pitch outing, comes out, throws 6 really strong innings. This is a quality start. Unfortunately, can't get the win because of low run support and also a 2-run home run allowed in the 8th from Cole Winn. But I mean, again, that's going to happen sometimes, but really it was the lack of run support in this game. We had 6 hits for 2 runs, left 2 on base. It just didn't have much action at the plate. And we continue to do the thing where we win a series 2-1 and then lose another one 1-2. We're just not dangerous enough or lethal enough. But again, great outings from our pitchers this week. All of them, including Rocker. And our bullpen did okay. They didn't. It's probably one of their weaker weeks, honestly. And yeah, Wyatt Langford, these last 2 weeks has been a revelation. Ezekiel Duran, they're calling him the solution, even though he's not enough to solve anything. Sorry to say. Again, we have pieces, but we're not good enough to win as a team. So you gotta, and then we don't have a farm system. I've gone on this rant 42 times on this podcast and 402 times in my personal life. So I'm not gonna go into it again. But yeah, the Rangers, yeah, that's what happened. Then Thursday night we start the series against Toronto. I'm not gonna go too detailed into it, but we did win the first game. I'd rather cover the series as a whole, so just leave it at that. We won the first game, and it was closer than it probably should have been. But yeah. Any other news? It looks like Ezekiel Duran's going to be an all-star. So's all of the Blue Jays, even though they're not good this season. Yeah, that's about all I got. That's just about all I got for the Rangers. You got anything to add?
No, more just the same thing like what you said. Players that are really good. Obviously, the Rangers are having a rough season, so it might be time to start rebuilding.
I think so.
So it's really good that we're having individual success to possibly get better players or just better young players.
Yeah.
Really, I'm pretty sure the Rangers are just looking for young talent.
We don't have a farm system. See why? What, dude? The Merrill Kelly trade is subtly one of the worst trades in MLB history. It was so bad, dude. We better sell at this deadline, dude.
Yeah, that's
Or I will be out on the streets protesting against Chris Young.
holding dogs at running over dogs,
Sure, yeah.
hitting dogs with a baseball bat. No, yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, obviously a season that the Rangers are struggling in, it's really good that we do have, again, individual success to possibly get young talent.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what kind of happened to the Mavericks, even though they weren't like fully planning on being bad. I mean, neither were the Rangers too, but this is like the second season in a row that this kind of happened. So there obviously has to be a change, and I would fully expect to see, those players traded.
Yeah, that's the hope.
I would say that could be possibly the biggest win for the Rangers this season, if that happened.
If we can get some hauls.
Yeah. It really all depends on who they trade the person for.
Especially
obviously.
DeGrom. DeGrom is our white whale this season. There's going to be a lot of teams white whales at the trade deadline. The way that DeGrom is pitching, okay? And then you can sweet talk him into maybe wanting Jock Peterson. You can sweet talk him into maybe wanting Jake Berger, who are doing adequate at the drop. If they have a weakness at first base, Jake Berger. They have who's been pretty good defensively, has been pretty good offensively. If they really, really need a designated hitter, Jock Peterson's doing an adequate job this season. Take him, just give me a little bit of something. Okay? Ezekiel Duran, Wyatt Langford, Josh Young, they're young. You keep them for the future.
Yeah.
If they really need a pitcher, just another good rotation guy, you have Evaldi, you have Gore. Have them, give me a little something in return. I need not have, even though I don't know how there are teams with worse farm systems than us, but there are. I think it's just because Sebastian Walcott is rated so high because he's the number 7 MLB prospect. But like, we don't have anyone else even close to the top 100. I've gone on this rant. Let's move on. And let's move
on. Yeah, so you got the Dallas Wings up now.
Let's talk
they
about
them. They had a week.
Yeah.
Pretty entertaining week. If you recall, last podcast, I said this week they were going to go against Chicago Sky, Seattle, Seattle
Storm, right?
Yes, Storm, and the Las Vegas Aces. I was fully expecting Wings to win all 3 of these games. The only one I said I did have kind of trouble with would be the Chicago Sky. In reality, it was all 3 of them. But the Wings won 2. The Wings won 2 of the games out of the 3. And Chicago and Seattle were a whole lot closer than they should have been, honestly.
Yep.
Well, like they ended up beating Chicago 93-92, but they had to come back from being down 15.
Yeah, we didn't lead a single time until we took the lead with 30 seconds left.
I believe so.
Yeah, a little under 30 seconds left.
And Lee Rue, of all people, who we we said we want to see more of.
Yeah.
She had her time. She had her moment to shine, hitting 2 clutch free throws to give us the lead, and because of that, we won. I mean, also Chicago Sky Center, she was having her way with the wings too, getting almost every shot that she wanted. I believe she has they got her her new season high with 26 points, which which definitely sucks because the Wings defense was not good at all this game. Man, I honestly think it's like what me and Fabian been saying. I think mainly Fabian, but because so much of these games have to be starter heavy, that now we're starting to see that fatigue, and I think that's obviously played a whole part this whole week.
Yeah, but at the same time, that Chicago Sky game was won mostly in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So.
But also, like I said, it shouldn't even have been that big of a lead Chicago Sky took. We also have no bench too.
Yeah.
Like our bench really struggles to keep up the game. Yeah, to keep up the whole game.
Yeah.
Also, some of our starters are pretty streaky at some points of the game. We heavily rely on Jessica Shepard for mainly rebounds and clutch baskets. But she only had 8 rebounds this game, and like what me and Fabian said, we need to see somebody else step up and pick up the slack when other players are having trouble. Which is really what the bench should be for. But I mean, they do okay. The bench, they do okay.
Yeah.
Just not enough. Which makes our coach put in our starters more. But yeah, all that being said, they beat Chicago 93-92. And then Seattle Storm.
We go.
It was
overtime.
Yeah, we go to overtime. Another really entertaining game, but also should have never been down as much as we should have been. But then again, another fourth quarter comeback. This time we went into overtime because of Paige Beckers. Both of these teams had played bad defense.
Right.
Paige Beckers and the other guard from Seattle trading buckets toward the end of the game. Paige hitting a 3. Yeah. I believe it was a 3-pointer actually to tie it to send it to overtime. And then I believe Azzy Fudd finished the game with the free throws that helped us win the game.
No, it wasn't a 3, but yeah.
It wasn't a 3? Oh, okay, then.
But yeah, she did make the shot to send it to overtime.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oh, it was a jump shot, right? A little mid-range jump shot that sent it to overtime.
Correct.
Was it this game? No, it wasn't. But Jessica Shepard had more rebounds than the Chicago game. She had 9, which still was good. Paige Beckers helping. Azzy Fudd helping Paige Beckers in the scoring. Paige ended up getting 27 points. Azzy Fudd right behind her at 26.
Her career high.
Yes, her new career high too. Our bench actually had a player who almost hit 20 points, finished at 18 points, which that's a good sign. I'm glad to see at least one of the bench players coming up and picking up the slack. Leah Rue scoring in double digits. And I think we also continue to see more of her this game. But yeah, even though these teams' records, Chicago and Seattle, even though they have losing records, it's not like I expect them to be like super bad teams. Obviously, at this point in the season, teams are getting better and finding their footing. I just really didn't expect the Wings to be struggling that bad.
Yeah,
against those teams.
I agree. And especially the Seattle game. I think a big part of it is us just not getting to the free throw line. I mean that again, it wasn't as much as a thing in the Chicago game, but this Seattle game, a game that went into overtime, we only had 9 free throws. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that was definitely a big part of the Seattle game.
I also want to say it was because like both Seattle and the Wings had bad turnovers this whole game.
We had 8, they had 13.
Okay, so mainly them, but that was kind of like towards the end of the game too.
Right.
Yeah, they also made more 3 points than the Wings. But I mean, like what I said, that I like, if the 3-pointers aren't falling, don't shoot anymore. Focus more on driving and getting the easy layup and getting the old 3 points that way and the and one.
Yeah.
I really like that. I saw them playing on that when their 3s weren't falling. So that definitely made me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 2 really good, entertaining games. Just not with the teams that you would think they had to really try that hard for.
Yeah.
And I think really, honestly, with those 2 wins, I feel like they also didn't have enough in the tank to play against the Las Vegas Aces, because the Wings lose this game 99-84,
Yep.
and it was, it's tough. The Wings have been dominating against the Aces the last 2 games they played each other. Yeah, I mean this game, Jessica Shepard had an impressive double, 22 points and a really impressive 14 rebounds. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm glad she's on our team. But also, again, like what I said, the streakiness from some of our starters. Azzy Flood helping Paige the last 2 games didn't really help. Didn't really help this game at all. Only finishing with 7 points
in 32 minutes. 7 points, and the same thing with Enrique. 28 minutes, 4 points. 1 for 10 from the field. It's just actively hurts you in that game, honestly.
Yeah. Then on top of that, your bench really can't contribute. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we do have bench players that can score. It's just not enough to get the job done.
Yeah.
I see that they moved Maddie Seegers from starter to bench player, which really sucks, because I think I said it last episode or 2 episodes before that. I'm kind of disappointed in how Seegers is playing. She was one of the players that I thought played really good last season.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks to see her not have that big of an impact this season, at least right now. Because I'm hoping this is just a weird thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Even if that makes no sense. But yeah, our starters continue to be the main ones that have to play the whole game.
Yeah.
You can really see it, especially in the beginning of the game. They make the other teams have a lead, and then the Wings have to come back. And much like this Las Vegas game, I think twice they came within 5 or 6 points, and then they just couldn't get anything offensively going after catching up. And then the defense not being there too really hurts them in late game situations too. And like I said about the Aces, the first 2 times we played them, the Aces are a really good veteran team.
Yeah.
And this is why I was scared of them the first 2 times. Because even when a good team like the Wings come back from being down that much, the Aces stayed calm and they did what they were supposed to do and made the lead larger and ended up winning.
Yeah. But yeah. But it was really largely just struggles from the Wings. Again,
Yeah.
2 for 21 from 3. It's just awful. So, yeah.
We need to see a little more. I mean, they have more than 10 wins now.
Yeah.
They're sitting at 11-7 right now.
Oh, thank 7.
Yes.
Oh, thank heaven. Sorry, I made that joke. Did I interrupt? That terrible joke. Did I interrupt you?
No, but I said I know I joked about winning more than 10 games. And I joked about them getting 11 and then going on a horrible losing streak.
Yeah.
I hope that is not the case now.
Yeah.
Obviously you really do hope they win more games.
Mhm.
And they will, but this next game coming up is gonna be super tough.
Yeah.
The Wings go against the Minnesota,
Leaks.
not Timberwolves. Yes, the Lynx, the Minnesota Lynx. And Minnesota's been the team to watch.
Yeah.
They've been, I think they're like
14-4,
14-4,
including 2 wins against us.
which still I really don't like the way we lost the first game.
Yep. Top 3 in every category, pretty much. Offensively and defensively.
Yeah. Definitely the game that's gonna give them the biggest trouble, the Wings. I believe Minnesota is a well-rounded team.
Right.
They got a good bench. They got a really good rookie in I don't know her first name, but I think she's a rookie. Miles.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Aaliyah
Miles. She has really found her footing and her role in that team.
Absolutely.
She's been taking off.
Mhm.
It's pretty impressive to see.
Mhm.
But she's not on the wing, so that's bad.
Yeah.
You really have to find a way to defend her real good, but also Minnesota also has other good players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're a pretty all around team right now, at the moment. Yeah.
But that game's on Sunday at 1, and then on Thursday, the Wings play the Connecticut Sun.
In Connecticut.
In Connecticut, yes, in Connecticut.
They are supposed to be a bad team. They are 3-15. They are bottom 3 in most stats.
Yeah.
So hopefully we win that game.
Yeah, they won their last game, 92-63.
Whoosh.
But that was against Chicago Sky. That's how the Wings should have beat Chicago Sky.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm expecting the Wings to do to the Sun. Hopefully, it better not be like another Seattle and Chicago having to come back from down 15 or 20 just to have a chance to win. So I mean, really, obviously, the game that's gonna be scary is the Minnesota game.
Yeah, definitely.
Connecticut Suns should be our easy game. But I mean, other than that, the Wings need to figure out some stuff.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
They're still a good team to watch.
Can I make my grand wing statement of the week?
Yes.
I think it's you sort of pointed out, and this just sort of came to me right now as we were talking, but they have sort of struggled to find that fifth starter. It's been pretty consistently. It's been Beckers, Enrique, Shepard, and now Fudd. Obviously, Fudd wasn't starting at the beginning of the season, but since she started, she has been consistently starting. But that fifth starter, they've struggled to find anyone consistent. They've had Maddie Segrist at times. They've had Alana Smith at times.
Yeah.
Azia James once or twice. This last game they had against not this last game, but this last game against the Vegas, they had a walk cure. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm destroying that last name, but they had her starting and playing 20 minutes. I don't understand why that fifth consistent starter can't be Lee Uru. It's not like she's a slow the game down setter. She can be, but she's not that exclusively. And obviously, again, our head coach likes to play with a bit more speed. I fully believe Lee Uru's capable of that. And I don't know. I think she's being underutilized. I know this is the same thing I said last week, but if we can't find that consistency in it, and we're sort of keep switching out our forwards to try to find, and haven't really been able to find like anyone that gives us major success consistently. Put in Lee Uru, bro. And let her do her thing. At least at least why hasn't she been one of the names we've tried this season? I don't understand.
I mean, she's definitely tried in Chicago in the Seattle game, and she definitely proved why they should give her more attempts,
more minutes.
Yeah, she got those clutch free throws that helped Wings win Chicago, and then just like a fun little 3-point buzzer beater in Seattle.
And
she's also a center that can shoot.
And gets her rebounds.
Yeah.
Too. She does. She's a good player.
Yeah, she's in the starting lineup. If she can't get a rebound, Jessica Shepard's gonna get the rebound.
Exactly. If you have them, Lee Uru would be the one that relieves some of that pressure from Jessica Shepard to get literally all the rebounds, which again didn't really happen in the Seattle or Chicago game as much as you pointed out. But against the Aces, absolutely. They didn't have anyone else get more than 2 rebounds. Jessica Shepard had to get all the rebounds, and that led us getting out rebounded 35-24. You gotta put in Lee. All right, that's all. I think she deserves to be starting, dude. I just do. Or again, at least I don't understand why we haven't at least tried out if we haven't been able to find that consistent.
Yeah, I mean, even if she does start too, and that kind of goes to what I said in the beginning of the season. The thing that I was mostly worried for is us only having one center. I mean, that's still really a concern for me, especially if with all the players that the coaches still consistently not playing. Dang, that just happened. I kind of lost what I was trying to say.
You're good. It still looks good over here.
Okay. Oh yeah, the centers. That still kind of worries me, having only one center on the team. How come we can't just get another or look for another center if the same people that the coach decides not to play aren't playing?
Yeah. And
Lee Uru was also one of those people just now recently. She's been getting more minutes.
Yeah. But I think she needs to be giving even more minutes.
Yeah, she deserves it. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Sorry. Just needed to say that again in a different way than I said it last week. Well, because I mean, last week I was arguing that just the bench in general should be getting more minutes, and Lee should be the biggest part of that. Should be, I think again. I'm talking this week. I think she should at least be tried as that sort of fifth consistent starter. But even if she's not, he should be the sixth man and have the most minutes off the bench consistently, which he isn't having that either. So
There just needs to be a little more trust in the bench from the starters because, I mean, like I said, obviously when our bench is in there, the lead is lost either really quick or they just add on nothing to the lead.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's gotta come with time too.
Mm-hmm. But again, I think that's largely a coaching issue.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say too.
Yeah.
Like, obviously the coach. I mean, I'm not gonna say obviously because I don't really know what the coach is thinking, but to me, it seems like the coach doesn't trust our bench to add on or keep the lead. So when he does put our players from the bench into the game, they haven't had those minutes to at least know what. I mean, they know the situation, but they haven't played in it so much that they kind of don't know what to do, or in certain situations, which leads more of our starters to be playing. And then that goes on to the conversation we had last episode too.
Yeah. But we'll keep at it.
Yeah, I mean, they're still in a good position.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just now it's starting to be a concern, especially with the teams that we should have won easily against. To us being down real bad and us having to play our hardest just to be in reach of the win against teams that we definitely should be controlling the game. But also, I don't know why I forgot about All-Star break. I kind of don't know when that is, honestly.
I can tell you.
Yeah, if you could look that up for me. And we got some players that are heavily considered to be in the All-Star voting, and that's Enrique, Paige, Jessica, and Azzy Flood. It might be controversial to say, but at least as of right now, I'd say the two main players on the wings who definitely deserve that All-Star, that All-Star star, is Paige Bakers and Jessica Shepard.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely the two main, I'd say, consistent players on the wings right now.
Yep. That All-Star break is July 23rd through 27th, so about a month.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Those are the two players I would definitely vote for to be in the All-Star game.
I'm in agreement there.
I mean, Paige is the fastest player to hit 1,000 points and 250 assists
in WNBA history.
And Jessica Shepard is the only WNBA player averaging at least 10 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per game.
Crazy. I still think, could be wrong, I still think she's the only one with triple double.
Yeah, at least two. Yeah, she has 2 triple doubles.
Yeah.
But yeah, out of those 4, yes, Enrique and Azzy Flood are good, but I honestly don't think they were consistently being that good.
Yeah.
Azzy Flood's just a rookie too, so I don't know. For me, she kind of gets that pass a little bit because she is a rookie, but Enrique definitely hasn't been that consistent. If she was shooting the way that she was in the beginning of the season, oh yeah, I'd definitely say she definitely deserves an All-Star spot too.
Yeah, so this is crazy. She's still the only player with a triple double, which she has 2. And she's one of only 2 players with a double double, and she has 10. And the next closest player only has 1.
What the? Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought for sure other players would have at least a double double.
Okay, never mind. I'm wrong about that. Okay. I don't know why the heck the stat was shifted that way. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong about that completely. She's second in double doubles right now behind Angel Reese. Angel Reese has 11, just Shepard has 10. So okay.
Second behind Angel Reese. That's not that bad.
I was like, this can't be right, but the way that was formatted. Okay.
Yeah. But definitely Paige Beckers, Jessica Shepard definitely deserve to be in the All-Star consideration.
Uh-huh.
If one of them goes and it's not Jessica Shepard, that's gonna be crazy to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't pick her or Paige.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Mhm.
I just wanted to point out that they're already voting for All Stars,
Yep.
and I'm rooting for Paige and Jessica Shepard. You got anything else to add for the Wings?
I don't think so. I think we covered them pretty well. Again, we got 2 games coming this week. One that's should be really difficult. One that should be less difficult.
Should be.
But
They give me a
again,
win.
these last 2 weeks have been a little bit. That's the perfect way to describe it. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think that's what we got for the Wings.
Yes.
Other news. Obviously, starting with the Dallas Stars.
Oh yeah.
Just the bigger thing, obviously, is the NHL draft happening July 1st, and restricted free agents needing to be signed before then. And our big restricted free agent, we have a couple, but our biggest one is obviously Jason Robertson. And reportedly, we offered him a $12 million a year, 8-year contract, which he turned down. And after that, we started shopping him around a little bit. He rejected a deal with Seattle. They offered to pay him $15 million a year for 8 years. He rejected that. We also reportedly were trying to flip him to who was the other team? The St. Louis Blues. We don't 100% sure what that contract would have been, but he rejected to be traded to St. Louis. He also publicly said he didn't want to play in a place like Ottawa. I don't know if that's talking about because they're not a contender or because Canada's gross. But if it's because it's not a contender, then there aren't too many teams that would be able to offer him more money than $12 million a year for 8 years. So, I think especially after these 2 most recent rejections, like where he rejected $15 million a year from Seattle, and then also rejected a trade to St. Louis, in which I think we reportedly would have gotten 3 first rounders from them.
Yeah.
After those rejections, I really feel like he is just trying to get more money from Dallas to stay in Dallas. And I mean, he'd be worth it. I think paying him 14 mil that he reportedly wants, I think that's worth it all day, every day. He's Robertson. I really don't know the kind of team we become without him. It'd be a completely different team. I'm not gonna say it's a bad team, but I think you go from contender to, hopeful.
Yeah.
Where like it's not impossible that we win the cup, but we're not gonna be favorites. And again, it'd be a very, very different team and atmosphere without.
Yeah. It would be a horrible part on the Stars if they actually do get rid of Robertson.
Yeah.
Just because they don't want to pay him what he wants and I would say deserves what he should be getting paid.
Yeah, but it would put us in a terrible cap position, and we still have other players that we would like to resign. So it is difficult. It's a difficult situation, but I hope he sticks with the Stars. And again, by the time you're seeing this, by the time this goes up, there's a chance this is outdated already. He might have gone somewhere else, or we might have re-signed him. Who knows? But, yeah, I hope he stays with the Stars. That's really all I got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's what I gotta say. Yep. Yep. That's what I gotta say. Yeah. Other news. Just around the leagues.
Oh, around the leagues, big NBA news.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis is now in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He is now a Heat. The Heat gave up all their players for Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't know how the Heat are gonna be able to play with no bench. What's his name?
Tyler Hero. Is that what you're trying to find?
Oh no, I'm thinking about the other trades that happened.
Oh, Ball.
Yeah, LaMelo Ball is gonna be in Minnesota now with Anthony Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
But the other people from Julius Randle and Naz Reid are going to Brooklyn.
Naz Reid not going to Charlotte,
Was it Charlotte?
isn't he?
No, I don't think so. Because
Okay.
they first made that trade and then they did the LaMelo trade.
Okay. Okay.
And from what I understood from that trade was Julius Randle and Naz Reid will be going to Brooklyn.
Okay.
I just forgot who the Timberwolves got or what they got in return from trading them for Brooklyn. It was just those players. I was like, oh shoot, that's crazy. And then the LaMelo trade happened, and now I'm kind of like, this is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But now all eyes are on Jaylen Brown, and I'm pretty sure he could be traded within the next day or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
The NBA trades
They're
taking
happening.
off.
Yep. I guess some things I just forgot to mention earlier, so I'll mention right now in other news.
Oh,
The Rangers did minor league option Josh Smith, which is crazy, but he's been pretty dog bad this season. But we selected the contract of Jared Kelenic, which is like an insult to Josh Smith, honestly. But that did happen. Also, we forgot to mention that Jessica Shepard was named Western Conference Player of the Week.
oh yeah.
Again, well deserved. Yeah. 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 I think that's all I forgot. And I think that's it. Oh, other news. FIFA World Cup is still happening. The teams are starting to get locked into position. They're still not yet. I think once the group stage is officially over, I might film a video. I don't know. Isaiah might be there. He might not be. We haven't decided yet. But I'll probably at least film a video just talking about the group stage a little bit, going through the groups as a whole. But I want to make sure the group stage is done when that happens. So that's probably gonna come out Sunday or Monday, which should be a little bit dated by then, but not really. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Really good World Cup so far. I really don't know who's gonna win.
Soccer team.
It's a soccer team. That's probably true. But yeah,
The New York Knicks will win the World Cup.
I'll get a little bit more into that though. Again on the video, probably Sunday. I'll try to get it out Sunday, but probably Monday. But yeah, I know Isaiah doesn't care about soccer, so I'll save that for later. But yeah, is that it for other news?
I believe so. Not really thinking about anything else. Boys.
The Cowboys signed a couple UFL players. They're still doing training camps. And I think that's it. So, if you made it this far, go ahead and comment.
Paige and Jessica, All Stars.
Hey, and Jessica, we're all stars.
All Stars.
And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, subscribe, follow us here on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok in the description below. Comment, like I said, like Isaiah said. Let us know if we're stupid. Let us know if we're smart. Let your family know.
Do we know ball?
Do we know ball? And we're going to be doing it again. We're gonna be playing some games here in a little bit. But if you don't want to watch it, thanks for watching this part. And come back every week, Friday, 10:30. Thank you for watching. We're gonna pause here. Isaiah and I, we're gonna be going head to head in Dallas sports trivia. And yeah, we're getting into it. Believe we have the categories. What are the categories? Tell me what the categories are.
Okay, we have Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Stars, Rangers, and Dallas Cowboys.
Makes
We're
sense.
going easy, medium, and hard.
Great.
Okay.
I'll let you start, Isaiah.
Okay. I think I'll try to do the Dallas Mavericks for 100. Or I guess the easy.
For 100. Sounds
Yeah.
better.
Only
Okay, wait. We have to decide. Because we have to decide. Are we buzzing? Are we saying buzz? Or does the person that chose get to answer first? And then if they're wrong, the next person gets to answer. Are we doing Jeopardy style? Are we doing...
I don't know. I feel like
Get out a little sound effect maker.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like the person should answer, but if they don't get it, the next person. But
Okay.
I do kind of like the idea of
Racing for it?
yeah,
Up to you.
like family.
I
Feud.
guess, Maya, what do you think?
We'll just raise our hand.
I say 1%.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can go. Apologies.
Oh yes.
Who is the only player to NBA champion?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes. Fabian?
Oh yeah, I guess it's my turn.
No.
Let me do Dallas Cowboys 200.
Medium.
Yeah.
Which quarterback won 3 Super Bowls?
Troy Aikman. This is easy.
This isn't medium.
Who is? Okay. Yeah, what the heck is the easy gonna be?
I don't know. I kind of want to see it now. Yeah, I kind of want to see it now.
Right.
I'll do Dallas Cowboys for 100. Wait, what?
Easy.
No, okay.
What is the nickname commonly used for the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh, dang. No, I actually don't even call them by their nicknames.
I'm not saying anything. You got 6 seconds.
Oh, we got a timer?
I'm giving you a timer, especially for easy.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's fair.
4, 3,
America's team.
2. Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Obviously.
Last.
I know, but for
Obviously.
some reason, I was thinking about all the what other teams called the Cowboys.
Sure.
For some reason, that popped in my head. What was Cowgirls?
That's
Yeah, but even I don't even call them that. America's team. I just call them the Cowboys.
they're America's team. Call them American team. They're America's team.
Not with how they played defense last season.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't feel like America's team.
All right. I'll take Texas Rangers for 200.
In what year did the Rangers
2023. Yep.
Dang, that was a medium?
Huh?
I feel like that should have been. Dang, that was the easy one.
I don't know. I don't know what the easy one would be.
I guess I will do Dallas Mavericks for medium, 200.
In what year did the Mavs
2011.
Like Rangers easy.
Yes.
That's Rangers easy. That was the same question as number one. I guess I'll do the hockey. We haven't touched the Dallas Stars for 100.
Ooh.
I'm gonna force you to do the Stars for 300. I'm gonna find a way.
what city did the Dallas
Minnesota. We were the Minnesota North Stars, became the Dallas Stars, and won in their third season here. Hopefully, that's not an answer to a future win.
wrong?
What? That's correct.
Do you want the
That is correct. What city did they relocate from? Or what? It's a city? So you want me to say Minneapolis? What the? I'm right.
Yeah, you
I
still
guess
got it.
Isaiah, do I get that point?
You still answered it, yeah?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, wrong.
What? I was just like,
What?
well, I was like, no, you're
Yeah.
wrong. But yeah, I guess it's because Minnesotans don't call themselves the Minneapolis.
Mhm.
That's where my brain goes. I forget Minnesota is in a city. Honestly, I'm like, yeah,
I know. I only say the sports.
yeah.
The sports thing.
They're all just called Minnesota, even though they're on Minneapolis. Okay, your turn, Isaiah.
I have no knowledge in this, so I'll do Texas Rangers for 100.
Okay.
Right? It's still
Yeah, I
100,
did
right?
200.
What's the name of the Texas stadium?
Globe Life?
That's not all of it.
Globe Life Stadium?
Wrong.
Here's the thing. I don't know 100% either.
I know. I was fully expecting a history question.
Because I always get them mixed up. It's Globe Life Field, Globe Life Park. It's Globe Life Field. Okay. Globe Life Park was the last stadium. That's why I don't remember which is which. Okay.
It's a good question. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so.
Yeah, I always. Oh, look, cheat sheet. Okay. What haven't we chosen? What's still on the board?
Hard for all
Mm-hmm.
and medium.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll do hard. I don't know how hard's gonna be.
I know.
So I'll take hard for Dallas Mavericks. Hopefully taking away Isaiah's points.
I possibly won't even know you.
I know. But
Which Hall of Fame 2011?
Rick Carlisle.
Yes.
Easy, still easy. They
Yeah.
were all about the championship.
And that's easier because they only have one.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it wasn't the first one was gonna be like, who was the player that led them to the 2024 finals?
Yeah. Well, we need
But
who was their
that would
first?
still be easy.
I don't know. I guess who's their first All Star? Do you know that?
No,
Pretty sure it's Marco Aguirre.
I feel like it is.
Okay.
That name sounds familiar too.
Mark Aguirre. Of course it sounds familiar.
Mhm.
I think it's your turn.
Oh,
Bless you.
we still have hard rate for all 4 categories.
Hard for all 3 that are left. The Mavericks are gone.
That's-
Medium for stars.
You know what? I'll do a stars medium.
Yeah.
Even I possibly have no idea either.
Scored the Stanley Cup winning goal for the Stars in 9.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say everybody time. I don't know.
Here's the thing.
You don't know either?
I like the winning goal. No, I don't. Here's the thing.
This is honestly making me want to look at all this.
It's probably like who scored the winning goal. I mean, cause like I know our top guy. I know some of the other guys. I don't know who scored the winning goal, but I'm just gonna say Madonna because he was our top guy. But I don't think it's Madonna. But I'm gonna say Madonna. Yeah.
Who was it? Or do I just?
No. Or
Okay.
no. I think we only get one.
We give up.
Yeah. We only get one shot. I think.
Okay.
Yes, I knew that. Actually. Brett Hall. Yep. I knew that. I should have known that. Yep. I should have known that. Okay. Give me so that I give Isaiah something he doesn't know. Give me Cowboys for 300. I knew that, dude. I should have known that.
Got the game-winning touchdown against the Steelers.
That'd be 30, I think. Yeah, that'd be 30 against the Steelers would be do you know like for sure? I don't think
Not for
it's
sure.
I don't think it's just oh man, we're fake.
Yeah.
We're fake.
Am I actually a true fan of these teams?
We're fake.
I know I'm iffy about stars and.
We're fake. I'll just say 30 is in the 90s. It is those. Yeah, because we didn't win any of the Super Bowl against the Steelers before the night. What did we even play them? I don't even. We had I'm just gonna say Irvin, but I don't think that's right. Yeah. I'm ashamed.
Yeah. I am too, but that's the only receiver that comes to mind.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
Are we?
Maybe say it's like 2 in the morning right now too, so.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m. in a warehouse. She's holding us hostage.
She's
holding our dogs in front of a car as we
Fabian
speak.
ran over a dog.
She made me.
She's poisoning us with carbon monoxide.
Oh. Just say a name.
Yeah, I think I'll just say a random name. Emmett Smith.
Yes.
Okay. Dang.
Wait, but
Correct
oh
answer.
no, never mind.
He can catch too, or what?
No,
What
I
you
was
say?
gonna. For some reason, I thought the question was, who or what receiver caught the ball for some reason, but
Ah man.
I thought I was a whole lot safer saying a receiver than a running back too.
For some reason, I was like, I'm sure it's a tight end, but I
Yeah.
can't remember his name.
That's
But I was wrong. So you get points. Dang it. Okay, your pick. You have the Stars and the Rangers hard.
I'll definitely try it. I'll do Rangers hard.
Who hit
Those
the
are
walk-off home run that sent the Rangers?
in 2010. Pitcher?
Sorry, you said what?
You said pitcher?
Who hit the walk off?
Oh, who hit the
home run?
walk off? Um, yeah, I don't know.
That's your answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to
hit the walk off.
say. I want to say Young. That's my answer.
Wrong.
Damn it. Who was it?
Josh Hamilton.
Where did Young come from? Young isn't the name. That's who I was thinking of. Why did I say Young? Why Michael Young's name came out of my mouth, even though I was thinking Josh Hamilton. I'm dumb. That was it's 5 a.m. I get that right. I get that right. Cause I 100%, I swear I was thinking Josh Hamilton. I 100% get that right. It's just not 3 a.m. with my dog being held hostage. She didn't dispute the dog though. Note that. I guess I'll take the
Write
last
that
one.
down. Write that down.
I get that right. Oh my! Why did I say Young? That is not what I meant to say. Okay. My father is ashamed of me right now. 'Cause I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dallas Stars.
All the fans are
I'm not gonna
hating
know this
me, and
one.
I don't. And then, yeah,
I'm
all
not
the
gonna-
fans are hating me right now, and I agree.
I knew Josh Hamilton too. I knew that. Why did I say it?
So Fabian's final pick.
Yeah.
What was the Dallas Stars?
I answered this already. Number 2 should have been hard. This is the Minnesota North Stars. Yeah. So I would have given you the answer if you chose that one instead. Do you know what the scores are? The
Fabian
scores.
won. I don't know the exact scores, but I know.
How do you know that if you don't know the scores?
I was tally marking.
It's, but we were saying for 100 or 200.
Yeah.
No, that one. Decoration.
You forget. Okay.
I think this was actually pretty fun.
Dude,
This was pretty fun.
I can't believe I
kinda
didn't
like-
say Hamilton. I'm actually very mad at myself. I'm not ashamed because I know I always mixed up Globe Life Field and Globe Life Park. I meant to say Hamilton. I meant to say Hamilton. You have to believe me. Okay? I don't know why Young came out of my mouth. Oh my god.
I swear. I said I was sorry.
Like the Dallas Stars question. Somewhere deep in the back of my brain, I knew Brett Hull. I know Josh Hamilton. Okay? You believe me, don't you?
Oh.
Oh.
No, but we should definitely play this game again.
Yeah.
That's
He got addicted to drugs again.
next
and then fell
next
off.
podcast, Fabian's still gonna be like,
Dude, I don't know why I said Young. It's
just out of nowhere while we're talking about the Rangers. Also, Hamilton hit the walk off.
He did. I know that. That's who I meant to say. I swear. Please. Okay. Well, I won. So you lost to me, and I'm dumb. Okay, Isaiah.
But also, producer wasn't keeping points, even though we were
Yeah,
saying.
that's true. Well, let's see. Let's do the math real quick. I got medium for Rangers. I got easy for Stars, hard for Stars.
I think I got easy medium for Mavericks. Did I do? I don't think I did an easy Dallas Cowboys.
No, you did the medium. I did the easy and you got the hard. So you're supposed to keep track. Like, we gave you the pen. Okay. Well, I'll do the math later, and I think you might have won, Isaiah.
I don't know.
Oh my god! I can't believe I got the Rangers question wrong.
I knew 100% Rangers and Stars were gonna be my
Yeah, that's why I
But-
tried to force you to pick them.
yeah, but I did for some reason I thought I would give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess I kind of did because maybe Fabian fed off of me.
What?
I was like, I don't know. And then Fabian, maybe I don't know either.
No, I know. I when he asked what
Young?
I can't believe I said young, dude. I meant Hamilton. I meant Hamilton. That's the only one. That's the only one.
This is an intermission lore now.
That's the only one I'm ashamed of. Okay, I can't believe my dog is being held hostage. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I can't think straight.
I
okay.
can't believe I was about to get the Emmitt Smith one wrong too.
Yeah,
Because I was really like, it has to be a receiver
yeah.
or a tight end.
We're fake, especially Isaiah, since I won. But I probably did. I think you might have got more points.
I'll just be like somehow. it
What's the
ended up being a
tiebreaker?
tie.
Hey, yeah. Do you have a tiebreaker
yeah.
if we are tied? Okay. So just in case we did tie,
That's right.
tiebreaker. Right now, right here.
And what is it? Just family feuds though, or still
Oh, I guess.
taking turns?
How many tiebreakers you get? Just one?
3.
Three.
Three?
Okay.
Oh.
Well, they're all worth 100 points.
Okay.
So no matter what, unless we get all of them wrong, we'll go 3.
Possibly
So,
now.
okay, rock, paper, scissors. Who gets the answer first? Okay, I'll go first. The Dallas Cowboys by, yeah, by 2 if every other team is combined.
Yes, Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, by 2 if they're combined.
Oh.
Because every other team's only won 1, and the FC Dallas have won 0. And I'm not counting any other sport. All right, Isaiah, you get the second question.
Which Dallas team?
Most recently, the Rangers.
He should have been Jeopardy style buzzing.
Maybe.
Okay. Last question.
Which Dallas team played?
Well, hold up. Well, I guess what? Because they're called the Texas Rangers, so the Dallas Cowboys, or are we looking for both? Trick question. Both Texas Rangers and Dallas Cowboys. And also
Just say
the Wings, also the Dallas Wings. That's my
oh
answer.
yeah, we should have hit a category for the Wings team. I would know nothing for them though.
All 3 of those teams play in Arlington.
Technically, yes. Even though it said.
See, I got it.
Both all get points.
So
Well,
if there
200.
was a tiebreaker, then I win. That's what that means. Yeah. you freaking baboon.
What do you mean?
Guys, it's 2 a.m. My dogs are being held hostage.
What do you mean? Oh, I get why we're keeping points.
It didn't dawn on me that.
We were sleepy. We're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully that was enjoyable. Goodbye.
We're bad.
Catch you later.
Hamilton.